Alright, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rumble Roses, the Pink Panty Cheerleader Edition. Ugh. I feel so icky playing this game sometimes. But this is a Mysterious JG. Once again, Merry Christmas. As I record this, it's my vague intent to upload all of these things, as many videos as I can get recorded between now and Christmas and make them all public on Christmas Day. My special gift to you, because how, general viewer, should we celebrate Christmas, Jesus Christ's birthday, other than with digital jailbait? Because pretty much almost all the girls in this game are supposed to be ridiculously young. Miss Spencer and Benekage are kind of like their nod to the idea that an older woman can be sexy, and I think both of those characters are probably meant to be like 10 years younger than I am. Ugh. Anyway, but this is not the time to talk about that, folks. This is the time to talk about Rebecca Walsh, a.k.a. Becky. The girl who saved an orphanage and defeated an evil robot and then became a cheerleader. Let's get on with her exciting story. And Makoto is just getting beaten a lot in these alternate storylines. I mentioned in the last one that the actual Let's Play where I got to play as Makoto was probably one of my favorites.
Another great match.
I'm insanely perky. But, yeah, for whatever reason, she's just showing up in everybody's alternate storyline and losing. She hasn't gotten to talk yet. I think when you play as great, if memory serves, and yeah, well, who am I kidding? I remember this ending very well. It's one of the few endings I really remember, before I went back and started replaying everything. But Great Khan, her final opponent is Makoto, who gets some dialogue. That's pretty much it. Sweatin' Crisco. I explained that last time, folks. If you're tuning in and you didn't watch the last video, Sweatin' Crisco is not going to make sense to you. Why I think that's such a hilarious phrase. It's just going to take forever. And like doing no damage at all with just like diving attack, which takes 20 minutes for both of us to recover from. Ow! Yow! The Pound Spirit! My Monty Brown impression, what do you think? Wolfman Jack says, I'm glad I came to this girlish show, baby. Ow. Yeah, most of Becky's moves are all flippity and fancy looking, but she really doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. But she does have an awesome super kick. Get the hell up. As is the case with just what did you say? As is the case with just about every character, I'd probably be better off just ignoring everything except doing submissions on one body part. She's not Rebecca Walsh, folks. She's Rebecca Anderson. She would just focus on one body part and beat it into the mat. Traditional Anderson family wrestling. Even though the most famous member of the wrestling Anderson family, Arn Anderson, was not really an Anderson. Once again, as I play this ridiculous fetish wrestling game, I reminisce about wrestling stuff from like 15 years ago. I don't get you kids now with your John Cena's and your Triple H, and, well, Triple H's been around forever, but whoever the hell else there is now, or Sheamus. God, Sheamus makes me feel tan. I love his theme music, though. Too many lies. I've seen, like, him, like, maybe twice. I don't really watch it anymore, like I said. Boom! Unbelievably, nobody has the face full of stuff in this game. You'd think they'd give it to every single frickin' character. You'd think that they'd program in some kind of optional mode where you can play, you can go to first-person POV of the person being hit by that move. Because that's the kind of game this is. But no, they don't have it. Anyway. Evil Rose, the former Rose of Roses, you're like the most devastating, dangerous, evil, and scary opponent ever. Which is why I'm not completely blown away that you managed to kick out of my lame finisher. Evil Rose is supposed to be like this terrifying presence who's actually like killing other opponents. Like she would wrestle you and she would actually beat you to death in the ring, and for some reason she was never arrested. Not even by Sergeant Clemens. Now, she's losing to a cheerleader. Hi! Hiya! She's like Reiko from World Heroes, too. Hiya! Yeah, the little, like, cute, spunky judo queen thing. I don't know how long that's been a big sex archetype in Japan, but, I think Makoto does it well, but, World Heroes 2 had Ryoko going around being, like, young, spunky, jiggly, and knowing judo. I guess that's just a big thing over there. I just hope that the, like, you know, creepy, horny, older guys who are into that in Japan realize that, you know, if they ever were to let their appetites get the best of them and try to get fresh, a girl who knows judo is kind of the last person you want to pull that shit on. Anyways. Just stay down. Wow, she actually did. My finisher didn't work, but that did? Interesting. Usually, even the special fancy pinfalls that look like they'd be harder to kick out of.
Ah, another great match.
Ah, suck in this game. Like, you guys remember Let's Play, there's Makoto, again, I was just about to mention. The video where I gave Eigel, like, 6 finishers, and then tried to pin her using a special pin, which didn't look particularly cocky. It looked like a perfectly valid pin, but it just would not work, because it wasn't the normal pin. In this case, this, like, fancy roll-up business actually works. Who knows? Eigel missing from storylines so far. Eigel make a big comeback, fight cheerleader. Like your pigtails. We'll rip them out of your head. No one else might have pigtails. That was a really interesting looking... Oh, hey! I forgot I was going to check out the incredible skankiness of her swimsuit. Alright, those jean shorts are, like, not even... Come on, what's the point? They're going to, like, dematerialize before the match is over. Why are you wearing them? Hey! There's something to be said for that, folks. I mean, you know, is it sexier to wear a little bikini like that with jean shorts that just cover up a little bit more than the bikini would, but not much? I don't know, but Eigel's about to drop a bitch on her back. Alright, Eigel. Here's the deal. I've told everyone that I've become a goody-two-shoes cheerleader. It's basically a load of crap. I'm still a nasty, rotten, mean bitch. I'm just milking this cheerleader thing to get Miss Spencer off my back. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm giving you the chance to just give up now before I have to hurt you. Yay! Alright. Becky is dreadfully annoying. As cool as Candy Cane was, she's one of the cooler characters, just, you know... Yay! It just makes Becky all the more sucky. That, like, the chick who, like, joined the Blues Brothers to help save the orphanage and ended up getting married to Larry Fine. Yay! In my own, like, twisted, feverish dream world. But yeah, basically just had a kind of cool attitude the whole time. It's just like, you know, whatever. Pretty much everyone she met. Even going up to Aisha, supposed to be a famous singing star, just being like, "Hi, I hate you for no particular reason." Oh, because you have money, that's right. Makes it even more annoying that she's this perky, irritating, and utterly character-free now. See, like, that was her lethal move. That's supposed to be, like, the best move in her arsenal. And frickin' Eigel can kick out of it. We're not talking about Evil Rose, the former Rose of Roses. We're not talking about, like, Lady X here. We're talking about Eigel. Thoroughly pointless Eigel, who's only in the game because there's some kind of, apparently there's some kind of fetish in Japan for really backwards kind of girls who are still Asian, and I don't think I want to know anything about it. Or maybe it's just because they really wanted to give somebody a dragon lady costume, and that's what her alter ego form wears. You know what I mean? Those, like, super tight, form-fitting Asian dresses. Yeah, those. I'm just gonna have to keep stomping you until you stop getting up, Eigel. I don't know how much clearer I can make this to you. You really should stop getting up. that was a really cool looking move, but again, I don't think it really did that much damage. It just looked cool. Maybe I just need to start cheating like I would against Lady X, just to make these matches go that little bit faster. Maybe I need to do that super cool looking move where she reverses a kick and does a ludicrously involved combo again, because that was kind of fun. Except she blocked it. She blocked a move which is entirely meant to look, even though it's a regular grapple, it's supposed to look like me countering something. And she blocked it again. Aigel's like the master of defense, or the mistress of defense, except that that's probably Mr. Spencer. And I didn't mean to do that, but this might win the match, so who knows. Nope. Do I have something that damages the arm? Am I going to have to go for an HKO? Wow, that was really involved. Didn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Fight! 10-yard fight! Let's play 10-yard fight! 10-yard fight, I must say, didn't look like a very good game. Alright. Come on, Aigel, this is taking way too long. Although, you know, I gotta tell you, the little flower on the hair outfit, I mean, the mud bugs me. I wish they would just ditch the mud. Which they do in the next game. Although, now that I think about it, I don't wish they ditched the mud. Just because I don't like this particular match type doesn't mean that variety in the game is a bad idea. But Becky is more appealing to me in her swimsuit than she is in her cheerleader outfit. Because she becomes a hot chick instead of, you know, a fetish archetype. No loading. Anesthesia.
Ah, another great match.
Yay! I gotta go save the orphanage with my tits. Sorry. Now, her whole character is that... And Aigel has a lot of jokes along this line, too, that she thinks she's underdeveloped and she feels inadequate compared to the other girls, and that's why, haha, it's hilarious, she gave her measurements, but they were not actually what her measurements are. But then the game, they just couldn't bring themselves to not make all of the girls be, like, incredibly, you know, in shape. And, pretty much they're all pretty darn voluptuous, too. That's how these games work. They make all the jokes about it, but then they can't resist giving everyone D cups. Write in today and complain that she's only a C cup. I'm really not paying that close attention. I'm not a bra sizer. So, Becky, I see you've gone back to school. I'm glad you're putting your life together. Do you think that I might make a good cheerleader if I ever go back to Japan? It's like, no, I think you'd make a better biker slut. That's interesting. I'll think about that. I really shouldn't be making the characters pretend to have conversations with each other. It's like really just doing the same awful falsetto for everybody who isn't either supposed to be Southern or insane Mongolian. I guess I could make... Get the hell up, biatch. I guess I could make Reiko talk like a normal person, since this game does that, and make Becky talk like she's Canadian, which for me would mean she'd be saying, like, I don't know, normal stuff, but then you hose her at the end of every sentence. Or I could do a horrible stereotypical Asian voice for Reiko, like I did during, you know, 1 or 2 points in her story, or Dixie's story. She was like, you're just a nip off the old bud. Please don't call me a nip. Looks like Becky's put a chink in Reiko's armor. I'm not even Chinese. What the fuck? That's not even a derogatory name for people from my country. What do you mean you're not Chinese? You look Chinese. I am from Laos. I am Laotian. We're from the ocean. Sorry, folks, flashing back to King of the Hill. But that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, finish off Reiko, and hopefully not have Becky, the most irritating character in my personal opinion so far, stretch this thing out into 4 videos. We'll see in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.